It's too sensitive. Let me check what the value actually is for that at the moment, because I might be able to just tune it a little bit right now. I also play a lot with the keyboard, so hitting the down key is, pretty obvious. You have to actually press the button to do it, so. So let's see, slide, should slide. We've got, are we performing an action? Are we on the ground? Is our velocity high enough? Is our slide controller threshold? Our slide controller threshold is negative 0.5, so you actually have to be holding down, half of the way for the stick. Well, I can tune it to 0.6 and just see what that does. But I don't know. It's already pretty aggressive. Like 0.5 is you got to be holding, that thing halfway down. And it really depends on like the length of your thumbs and how you hold the controller. Oh man, goals. Gotta score them. Gotta get this win streak up. Alright, let's do that. Bounce hit. That's right. So let's see if it's negative 0.6, how it feels. Yeah, it's alright. I'm going to put it at 0.6. It's not a big change, but at least you can feel special in that I wouldn't change something for you. Alright, so we got the completion message. Is it in here? Win conditions, lost conditions, failure message. Failure message is, you failed. Good job. Alright, so the other thing that we could do is we could have a cutscene play, would be the other thing. Let's just go with the simple stuff for now. And then we could have a cutscene enum here. Why don't we just do that? Let's just add the data and we'll see what we get. Alright, so is it going to be on a stage or is it going to be a mission? No, we should do the... We could just do the stage, yeah, completion cutscene. So if we go to our game cutscene, our enums, let's go drag that up. Because what we want to do with the story is, with the mission system, we actually do want to do story stuff. So Adam's cooking up something that might be pretty cool for that. Alright, so these are game cutscenes. So we'll have none. GL intro. GL... whatever. Let's just do GL intro. Leave that alone. Okay, so alright, so we got the cutscene there. We're gonna need the cutscene down here. I mean, if we're adding a cutscene to the game stage, we might as well add a cutscene to the mission as well. Like, why not, right? Oh, we got a new mission. I mean, new level. Let's go win. Stealth ball? Looks like it. Stealth ball and slow. It's like that did not go very fast. Alright, so we'll call set cutscene on this one, and then we'll need to do it here. This will be UBS game cutscene statics get enum string. I'm having more trouble typing cutscene than I'd like to admit. Well, Adam wants to kill a lot of things with the game modes. I think there's a lot of them he does not like, which is fine. The game modes are in basically right now for us to experiment with things and see if there's anything we like. Like the ball being larger now by default is a result of that. And we haven't really experimented too much with the game options in terms of refocusing them and like trying to make some of the game modes more fun or more dedicated. But I think the voting has kind of made it decent. Oh, what is this bullshit? Adam scoring goals just to try to fuck up my win streak? Oh yeah, he just jumped in just for 1 second to fuck with me. I was like, did he go hide the ball somewhere? Because that would be the worst. God damn it. This stealth ball on this fucking map is ridiculous. Good luck. Good luck finding it. This is the worst map. Get out of here. I need to preserve my win streak. Sneaky beggar. Yeah, there he is. Ah, shit. That's the worst. Get this thing out of here. Ball's coming down. No, get that out of here. There it is. Alright, he's got 15 seconds. You think he can score it? I mean, this is the serious 30 that always happens. That Adam was talking about. Basically, every single time he's winning in a map, it'll be like the last 30 seconds, and all of a sudden, like, the other team gets serious and just scores like 3 goals, and he's just like, God damn it, every time. Alright, can I convert from... Get enum for... Oh, it's get string for enum. That's what we need there. Did he pick Boomy Hollow again? Oh, did he leave? I see how it is. All right, let's go get our 1 point. And that stealth ball is just, that is tough to deal with on this map. I like stealth ball for some things, like if the bots had some sort of... Where the fuck did it go? Where'd it go? I like stealth ball because, Jesus. There it is, alright. Because it is interesting to kind of have to follow the player indicators and not know where the ball is going to be is interesting. But on the large maps, I can see how it's just, it's pretty awful. Because you're like, I have no clue where it is. But on the other hand, it does mean that you get like an extra, 5 or 10 seconds sometimes when you find it. And you're like, oh, I got it. Nobody knows. I know where it is. So I think there's some potential there, such as, like, if we had an ability which turned off everybody's radar for 10 seconds or something else like that for the ball, then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, that's actually really important. Because you turn that off and maybe the other team can't see the ball. All of a sudden, you're just like, are you serious? Because then, it's not like a real, like, you're freezing everybody or like you're doing a whole bunch of crap. It's all of a sudden, you're not inverting their controls or screwing with them too bad. It's just all of a sudden, wait, where's the ball pointer? Yeah, I like stealth ball, especially on the nightly grasslands level with the stump goals. That That one with Stealth Ball I find really fun because you know it's up there and you can see the shadow on the ground of the ball super clearly. So you can actually follow it without too much trouble if you know what to look for. And it's also not too big, so it only takes you a couple seconds to find it if you totally lose it. You know, I might actually want an intro and exit cutscene for this, to be honest. I like it. Yeah, let's add intro and exit cutscene to it. We'll just call this one intro cutscene and exit cutscene. No, I keep adding things, but this is the point where I can add new things without getting it all screwed up. And we're going to make sure that our cutscenes are unskippable because I hear people really like that in games. That unskippable cutscenes really provide a level of immersion that is difficult to match at times. And what they like even more, I've heard, is that players really like it when you have a skip button for your cutscene, but then it doesn't work. That is my personal favorite. And kind of why I have these stage cutscenes and then these mission cutscenes is we may very well have like maybe a lot of the missions don't have cutscenes, but maybe we have a story mission and Adam wants to like have like a stage exit an intro cutscene portion or something. And I don't know, if we just have a few simple things, right? A lot can be done with it. Even if it's just, you know, some text on the screen or some shit while your character sits there idling. Like, it could definitely be compelling. Alright, so we got this from the stages and everything. Alright, let's compile that out. Let's go farm our win streak up. And let's practice our down hits. I really want double jump on this because I can't get high enough to do a down hit over here without a double jump. Otherwise, I'm really just like hitting a down spike. Because you're not really tall enough. Because what you want is you want to be about there on the screen, and the ball is going to be bouncing off here. Because you can do an up kick and then basically get your rebound and smash it in there. But right now, jumping from here, you're not high enough. If you had double jump, you could do it. Bitey, there's two. You need to lose weight, buddy. You need to get more mad jumps going on. I need to get some more cardio in there. I should probably pull up my documentation for this whole thing. Alright, so let's get our missions. This is where we got our mission data structures. And I don't think we're actually going to do some of these multiplayer missions. Adam and I were talking about it. We're not really that impressed with the prospects of the multiplayer missions, mainly because they seem kind of contrived. I mean, the single player ones are contrived, sure, but the multiplayer ones are like doubly contrived. But this is basically what we're going for, is this missions, and we think we're probably going to have an actual story mission campaign, arc in here, as well as these challenges, which will be pretty cool. Like, I think that's what a lot of people are looking for in a game like this, is that we actually tell a story, and we really sideline that with the multiplayer game. And kind of, it's interesting with the process of game development where we've come back and been like, we actually do need the single player stuff, but it's not in the same form that we thought. Okay, intro and exit cutscenes for stages. Rank stat is on time. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So let's do our export missions. I need to go through and delete everything in here first. Do I do that? Because let's duplicate this mission here. MS delete me. And let's export. So delete me shows up here. So let's delete it. And export. And delete me disappears. Alright, good. Alright. Got a new game here. What do we got? Quick reset, no wall hits. Is that going in? Get in there, fat sack. Okay, so let's make sure we got everything that we want. We got score goal, lock name, unlock name, description, context, player number, skill rating, category, stages. Stage 1, score 5 goals. On sunny day, instant ball reset is true. Spawn enemy bot 1. Win conditions, goals are greater than or equal to 5. Loss conditions, time greater than or equal to 120. Failure message, intro and exit cutscenes. Rank stat is based on time. And then we've got our tiers: gold, silver, platinum, diamond, intro cutscene, exit cutscene. It looks correct. So what I need to do is I need to actually start loading this mission data. Alright, so the first thing we should do is load our mission data locally. How are we going to do that? How are we doing right now for the editor? We've got our base tool. Where the hell is it? Is it in Dashkin commands? Looks like it. Generate code, and this is our missions. So what are we doing? We are calling... Well, the idea would be that maybe we could actually take this mission data and throw it locally. Oh, that would be interesting. Because right now with the way our systems work is... kind of our game install folder has Dashkin app and then Dashkin UI. And then we got our UI in there. If we had our missions actually as like loose files here, what we could do is we could load those at startup, and if somebody wanted to make their own missions, it would work. So somebody could like make a patch in Steamworks or some shit, and it might actually be able to... So maybe I should load loose JSON files inside of the mission directory. Directory? What kind of hell English is that? So why don't I do that actually? Why don't we add the missions as JSON files that we load at startup? So let's add this to the data manager. So we're not actually going to use any of the UI assets. We're going to use our loaded missions. All right, so load local missions. We need U properties and shit like that here, don't we? Alright, to hell with this data manager then. Let's create something else that has all this stuff on it. Let's make a new thing here called missions. And let's make Dashkin missions.h in CVP and do that. I'm gonna go check. I think my thermostat is on too damned hot right now. So Dashkin missions. This will be you, Dashkin mission manager, and we'll have this load local missions. We're gonna have this class get game mission by name. And then we'll also have a T-array of UGame mission pointers, get game missions. And we'll have our T-array of missions. And we'll also have our T map of f-string to UGame mission pointer, mission map. Alright, so Dashkin game data needs to be included. We're going to include the file utils, the serialization utils, and the Dashkin missions. How's the energy tonight? That's pretty good. I gotta get my, gotta farm my wins. Alright, I got one. The issue is basically my thermostat sucks, and I haven't, like, I've read the instructions on how to set it, but I'm just way too lazy to set it properly. So basically, just like every day, it kicks over to this previous setting from the previous owner, which was, I don't know, like, the dude must have been like 2 million years old because it's way too hot. What is the find here? Is it a find? Or is it a contains? Yeah, alright, it's just a contains. So that'll be all the missions. These are going to have to be U property so that they don't go out of scope and get garbage collected on us. The local missions is going to have to do this stuff. Yeah, welcome, Kento. I am back to streaming as I wasn't streaming during the update because I was busy fixing stuff, doing stuff like that, so that's why I was when I get busy I just don't stream. Alright, so I want this on the game instance, I think. So let's go ahead and throw it on there. Where the hell is the game instance? There it is. And I think it actually worked pretty well this week. With some of that. Because what I was able to do was I was able to go fix a whole bunch of bugs and crazy stuff while Adam was on stream, so he can kind of entertain everybody and have some fun with the new features and leaderboards, and I can go fix some small things. We can do that. Okay, so we need a get mission manager. Alright, so we got like load server config and all the rest of this trash. I guess I'm allergic to the mission system. Run startup commands. No. Load server config. Where's that called? It's called from here. Alright, so we can just call this from in here then. So we can say m mission manager equals new object, new Dashkin mission manager, and then m mission manager load local missions. No, let's do it here. Game mode data, UI events, gameplay, object. Yeah, this is good. Actually, we can load local missions. Yeah, we'll make the mission manager here, and then no, we need to make it before we start up the platform, because then we can have the platform say load platform missions. That makes sense. And see, I can do this when I'm like waiting for compiling. I can just boot up the game and screw around. Yeah. So I can pump up all those numbers. Nobody will ever beat me on the leaderboard. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Let's see if Adam jumps back in and starts punching me randomly. Because I'm basically just listening for the game. You know, the music's not on, but I can hear the sound effects of like spawning in and somebody else scoring a goal, like Adam. I was like, wait a minute, somebody's doing things. So let's see if I can set up that hit. Because I've got the straight punch for this thing down pretty well. Like that. I'm trying to do the down kick. If I can get the down kick in there, I think there's more opportunity for the down kick, because you can be higher up on the ball, can be higher up on the screen, and anytime that happens, you know, you get another meter on somebody else. That's where you get your goals, because other people, yeah. There's another thing where if you do a kick while you're falling and you hit the ground, you're basically running the logic of the air kick while on the ground, so you can do a few things with that. That thing really wants to fall down that hill. Yeah, this song I've got playing on my headphones has this knocking sound in it. That sounds like somebody's knocking on my window. So I'm like, So let's take a look at the UI. Yeah, it's the goat man knocking on the window. Hey, hey, Adam's not online. Get him. He's not sufficiently freaked out yet this week. You need to go visit him again. He's just getting all pissy with me. Get mission manager, redefinition, different type modifiers. No, I think you're just confused. Ah, here we are. That needs to be a pointer. Alright, so we're going to get our missions directory. And then we're going to scan it for every JSON file for a mission, and we'll load in that JSON file. So it'll just be a whole bunch of loose mission data files. So we need to go look at file utils, get files in folder F. Oh, that's another mission. What do we got? Just a standard map this time? Yeah, because it gets the bounce even if you don't see it all the time. It will actually get the bounce. Alright, so let's see, where is this Dashkin file? Let's see. Alright, so we'll reset all of our missions so we don't have them. Only load mission file and come on, Visual Studio. You don't have to die. And let's just pass in the path for the file. Alright, so, let's see. We're going to need the mission. So, if mission map dot contains, I guess mission dot name equals true. We need to print out another warning. Duplicate missions with name %s. Alright, otherwise we'll add it to both our array and our map. And we're going to need to implement this function, load mission from file. Let's not avoid. And every time I look at a forward declaration now, I'm reminded of somebody's failure. Alright, so UGame mission. So we'll make a new one of these, and then we're basically calling, we need to load the file JSON, then we need to deserialize it. So okay, what's our serialization utils look like right now? What are we serializing these as? It should be in commands. It's a convert to game mission, fill JSON string. So it's a UGame mission pointer. And then let me see, what was this in game data? This Dashkin mission. We need these, not the other way around. So we're gonna need, yeah, useful mission. And our game data is going to need the fill from mission. It's a little bit roundabout, but we're using our serialization layers in order to do this. All right. I always jump off that ledge and just slam into it. And that actually it actually removes points now when you run into walls. So it's possible to have a negative score. Good job. Uninstall the game, buddy. You're worse than nobody doing anything. Okay, so the other thing that we're going to need is we're going to need an event that we can throw, which will actually tell our UI that we have something new. And we don't have anything in here. So game objects, we've got missions. We'll need a mission array. So it should be mission data updated. This will be info, and this is going to be a mission container. So we should have a mission data object here. We should just call this missions. No, this is the wrong file. Yeah.